All right, so before I start to just chit chat, I thought I would show you the progress on Bluebird's song. Okay? Yeah. It's so pretty. You see where I'm at? I'm right here. I got to finish the barn, the horse, the house, and a little bit of the bluebirds, and it's done. Yeah. So let me just take you for a little tour. It's pretty sunny today, so I'm hoping this will. I added some green ABs up in the tree. See 'em? Green ABs up in the tree. I added some blue ABs right in here. Give it a little sparkle in the sky. I just want little sparkles different places. I added sparklers. Ooh, see that? In the windows over there. They already had blue ABs in the door. But you can see right here I added some green. Yeah. Okay. Down here they had blue in the flowers and yellow in the flowers, but I added purple because I had 550. Why not, right? So just a little extra sparkle there. And then, of course, over here, we added some purple, and they had blue and yellow. Look at it. It's making a weird... and then I added green. Over here in my garden, see the extra sparkle of green? I added green over here in my garden. And I added some sparklers in my corn. We had a debate the other night if this was corn or wheat, and we're pretty sure it's corn. I mean, I think these are the tassels of the corn, and I don't know. It's corn or wheat, we're not sure. But I got some sparklers in there. I'm going to add, isn't there another place here for some light? I thought there was somewhere. Yeah, right here. There's another light. I'll add sparklers. And then up here, I put sparklers for the light. And here I put sparklers. Sunshine. Yeah. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. So there's my progress. Up to date. Like you can see the pitchfork, and that's a hoe. There's a bird. The bunny looked a little weird when we were close up. It looks much better far away. Of course, that's how you're supposed to look at these, is from far away, right? And the butterfly or moth didn't really look much like a butterfly. It is what it is. So I'm going to work on this for a little while. Got to finish up my two birds and a little bit of the house, a little bit of the barn, all that confetti, and we'll get a horse. And it's done. So let's work on it. And I'm going to chit-chat a little bit while I work on it. All right, let's work on this a little bit. I'm going to work on the doors. I got another door and a window here. I'm going to work on those first, and then the house over here. Because it's DMC 321, and I have 321 ABs. So over here on this part of the house, I sprinkled in some ABs just to give the house a little shimmer, you know, a little shine, like the light's shining on it. I wanted it to look like a sunny day, right? So I'm just going to take a few of the 321 ABs, and I just sprinkle them in there. Hopefully this pen's going to work. It has some old wax in it. And I'm just going to sprinkle them in there like, oh look, it's not even going to work at all. Okay, let's try this one. Do not try Quake Cold with this stuff. Quake Cold will not let go. So I'm just going like every 2 or 3, just kind of mixing them up just to, you know, give it, let's go 4 or so. Just to give it a little sparkle here and there, not too much. And I don't want it close to any of the other ones. I try to spread them out. Okay, so you kind of see how I'm scattering them. I have in the past, when I was doing a whole bunch of it over here, I just mixed them together in my tray, and I made sure that if I was using my 4-placer, if I could use my 4-placer, I would just put 3 regular drills and 1 AB and that kind of made them space out, you know, pretty good. But I don't have that big of an area to do here, so I'm just gonna one at a time it. And then I'll go back and fill in with the regular color. Yeah. So that's how I'm kind of doing that. Anyhow, it turns out pretty. It gives it just an added little pop of shine. And I really think that it just makes it, the light bounce off it and make it look like the sun's, you know, hitting it. And I like it. So that's what I've done in several places on this painting. And I think it's turning out beautiful, as you just saw in the little clip I just did at the beginning. So there you go. I was not the person at first to mess with a painting. Let's say mess with the painting. You know, change it up, do things, add stuff. I wasn't that person. I was just like, okay, I've got a painting. I just do it straight and we call it good. I already did some there. All right. But I've gotten a little more adventuresome, let's say. Probably my good friend Maritza has helped in that aspect, helped me take more chances. And the first one I altered at all was that Christmas painting, and I just added a few things there. I think I added one AB, and I added some sparklers because there was glowing light there. So that's really all I did to it. Then I added some to my Ice Princess. Got a little more adventuresome with her. Added some pink sparklers. Added another AB. But this one I've done the mostest so far. I've done the most. I think I've added sparklers. Yeah, I've added sparklers. I've added a blue. I've added a green. I've added a purple and a red, this red. So, yeah, I don't want to put them in there because that's the regular color. Let's put them back in here. You see, I didn't do too many. There's just a sprinkling and then a few here and a few there, and I think that's enough. I'm not going crazy with it. Now, there is a painting coming up. I don't know. I'm talking about going like all out, just all out. Just, yeah. We'll talk about that later. We'll see how that goes. It could be very interesting. Anyhow. So, don't be afraid, I guess. I guess that's the whole point of what I am talking about. Don't be afraid. You know, play with it. Play with it. Have fun with it. Experiment. I mean, what's the worst thing that's going to happen? Okay, the worst thing that could happen is, okay, up here I put in some glow glass, and I tried to mix in the glow glass with one of these colors. It was over here, up in here, and you can't see where I'm pointing, but it's up in the sky. And the glow glass just didn't look right. It didn't look right with that color. It just seemed to look like a clear dots in my sky, and I didn't like that. I thought it would be more blue, and it wasn't. So I put it on there. I looked at it. I was like, I don't know. I sent a picture to Maritza, and I was like, what do you think? And she's like, it doesn't look right. You're right. It doesn't look right. I'm like, okay. So what was the worst thing that happened? I took them out. I had maybe 30 or 40, you know. I just took them off. I was like, okay, never mind. That didn't work. You can always change things, right? You can always fix things. It's like with this rabbit. The girls were over the other night, and we were looking at it, and they were like, what is that? I'm like, well, it's a rabbit? And they were like, one of them was like, I thought it was a chicken, maybe. I'm like, yeah, no, it's supposed to be a rabbit. When you held it far away, it looked much more like a rabbit. And we talked about how I could change it a little bit. It's like it's got these bright reddish drills, which are supposed to be the insides of the ears, but they just didn't look right. I don't know. We'll see if I do anything to the bunny. They're pretty sure the horse isn't going to turn out very good, but I don't know. I've seen the horse on other people's paintings, and it seemed to be just fine. So we'll see what happens when I get over here to the pony. I think I need to move this down. I had to take it off my easel because I'm in the middle. So I did a circular thing. I started at the bottom and I went up and I went around the top and I went down this side and then back around the bottom. So I did a whole circle around the whole painting. Yeah, and that was all on my easel, just turning it this way and that way and this way and that way. Now I'm to the part where it didn't fit on the easel and it's just the center. So now I've got it flat on the table so I can get to the center because I could not reach it on the easel. So there's that. Oh goodness. Yesterday? Was it yesterday? Maybe it was Sunday. I don't know. One of those 2 days. I'm working on this painting and I'm done with a color. So I just have my leftovers in my tray. Okay. I'm going to put them away in my little box. And I bumped the table and I spilled them. Crap, right? Now there's a rug on the floor and then there's the hardwood and it was on both. So I'm over there picking them up. You know, I was like wetting my finger and then sticking it, you know, gross. Got them all picked up. And then of course I'm like, man, I vacuumed in here, but whoa, there's still all kinds of little hairs and dirt and junk in my drills. Gross. So I pick them out of the tray one by one, so they're all clean, put them back in the, I think I put them in a different tray, whatever. And then I dumped them all in the box. Pick up the box to put the box away. The box is not sealed yet. And what happens? Boom. Are you kidding me? The same color. Just after I'd picked up a bunch and got them clean, and then this spill was worse than the first one. I was like, I'd never do that. What is going on? I never spill them. And I spilled the same color twice. God, what a mess. And that time was even worse because there were more of them. Oh, gross. And I hadn't had time to vacuum. I was like, I was going to vacuum this room after the first spill, vacuum it again. But, oh, God, are you serious? Okay, got that all cleaned up. I mean, that was probably 45 minutes, right? Just 45 minutes of cleaning up a mess. Then later in the evening, my husband was in here. He was on the computer. He was watching videos, and he finds these crazy, just mixed videos of all kinds of weird, random stuff. And every once in a while, he'd be like, he's laughing. He's like, you got to watch this one. Look at this one. I'm like, okay. So I stop what I'm doing because I'm just sitting here diamond painting. You know, we're spending time together, right? He's watching videos. I'm diamond painting. We're spending time together. So he is watching a video and I'm painting, and all of a sudden, whatever he did, it just went bam, 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 bam. All of a sudden, this loud music. Sorry if that was too loud for you. I probably scared everybody. But he kind of went, whoa. I jumped. And of course, what happened when I jumped? Yeah, I had my tray in my hand. All my drills were down at the end because I was getting ready to dump it into the box. I jumped. Again. Drills go all over the place. I was like, okay, this day, I was apparently not meant to diamond paint on this day. Seriously. It had to be Sunday, yeah, because he was home. Wow. Okay, so yesterday he wasn't here. He was at work. I diamond painted for a long time, had no mishaps. Woohoo, yay. All right. Oh my gosh. I've never spilt drills. And then to have it happen 3 times in one day, I was just like, are you kidding? Are you really kidding me right now? Oh gosh. Anyhow, that was that, right? Then my other funny mishap with diamond painting has been this pen that's in my hand. This is my Diamond Art Club pen. I put a 4-placer. See, my 4-placer on the end, it's got Quake Cold museum wax in it in the end. About 4 times on Sunday. I don't think it did it yesterday. Maybe I didn't use it for that purpose. Maybe I didn't use the 4-placer yesterday, but on Sunday, about 4 times, I'm drilling away. And now remind you, my painting is up on the easel, so it's at a slant, right? And I'm like, boom, pull my pen off, and the 4-placer stuck. The 4-placer's just hanging out on the canvas. It happened like 4 or 5 times. So this 4-placer is loose in here. It's way too loose. So I got to see if I can, do something to tighten that up, keep it in there. You got any good suggestions? Heard somebody say they use like double-sided tape. I don't know if I want to glue it in there. I know what I should do. I should put some Quake Cold right in the pen, or put it on the end of the 4-placer and stick it in there. That puppy won't ever come out with Quake Cold. I might try that. That might not be a bad idea. It was just not my best diamond painting day. I got a lot done. I mean, I started this bottom section down here, the size of my light pad. I started it on Saturday night in my live. I will talk about lives in a second. But I started it in my live, and I finished it yesterday. So it only took me a couple days to do that whole section. So I made good progress in spite of spills and 4-placers coming out and all of those things that happened. I made good progress. I want this done. I have so many other things to do. What I need to do is I need to go back and finish up WIPs. So I have the White Tiger downstairs that I just kind of use as my break. I'd like to finish that from Craftably. I have the Crystal Canvas Art birdhouses. That's halfway done. I'm going to finish that one first. I'm going to get that one done. Amy is dying to see more pictures of things that are completed, so I'm going to do that one first and put that on my easel. That'll be my upstairs project. Get that one done. I have another Craftably, the fairy. She's beautiful. I really, really want to see her done. She's squares. Ugh. So I kind of, yeah, gives me pause. But I want to get those WIPs done. Then if I ever feel so inspired, I still have my Victoria's Moon, that huge 60 by 60 lighthouse. It's round, so that's getting a weird glare here. Hard to see what I'm doing. So yeah, those are the 4 things that I have unfinished that I want to finish. Now today, since we are going to go to chemo with my mom, it's been a while, been a few weeks now. She hasn't been able to go. And of course, now we're in the midst of the virus, and we're going to take off and go to the hospital and have chemo today. Yeah. I'm not excited. I'll just tell you that. Not for me, not for her to be out and about. But it's one of those things that it's necessary. Yeah, it's necessary. She needs to get it finished. So we'll take our precautions. She did get her blood drawn yesterday, and they were very, very cautious yesterday. Everybody was masked up very well. the chairs in their lobby were all separated so that people couldn't sit near each other as they were waiting. So everybody's very cautious. So let's just do this. This is a long day too. I mean, this is a double med day. So it's a long day. Suppose I should let my husband know that. You'll see this on Wednesday. I'm making the video on Tuesday. But I should let my husband know that I'll be gone. I'll be gone late because, like I said, it's a long day. I know what color this is. I just don't know what letter it is. N. I thought it was 666. Oh no, 666 is up there. When you look at 666 mixed in there, it looks orange. I need N. N's 21. Okay. I was looking for the wrong thing. I was looking for 666 and that's not the right one. All right. So I will go grab something. I don't know, some special drill or something I can work on. Because we'll be there. I mean, it's an hour for each med. And okay, let's see. Let's not do that. Let's not try that 4-placer because I have a feeling it will just come out. Let's use this one. Yeah, let's use this one. So I'll need something that will last for approximately, well, 2, 3, maybe 3.5 to 4 hours is about how long it'll take. So I'll have some time to work on there. Sanitize the crap out of the little table I use, right? I'm going to have to take my own hand sanitizer. I wish I had wipes. I don't have any wipes. I wish I had wipes. Can't find wipes. You know, how frustrating is that when, you know, you actually need something for a legit purpose. My house, I can clean my house with, you know, Mr. Clean or whatever, but man, you know what? I'm taking, oh, this is what I bought at the store the other day. That's what I'm going to do. I have some wipes for eyeglasses. Okay, these want to stick in the quake cold. Come on out. Yeah, eyeglass cleaner. Eyeglass cleaner makes a great disinfectant. It's alcohol based. I'm going to take that. I also bought a thing of spray. In case I ran out of the wipes, I bought a glass cleaner spray. So you got to get creative. In times of need, you must get creative. See, now look at, now the single placer end's not working. And I don't know where my quake hold is. Oh, this is frustrating. Okay, let's try pink wax for a minute. That's what's sitting here. Put pink wax in the end. We'll see if it blends with the quake hold that's in here. You do what you got to do, right? Yeah, like I was saying, with the cleaning stuff, you do what you got to do. Find something that's got alcohol in it. If you can't find a wipe, I went and got eyeglass cleaner spray. It's got alcohol. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to take with me to the hospital. I'm going to clean stuff. I'm sure that they are, but as a matter of fact, our hospital around here just opened up a donation center so that citizens could go and donate things to the hospital. So people who had extra masks took their masks there and dropped them off. If they had extra hand sanitizer, they took that and dropped it off. Because, you know, the supplies are very limited. I know that I heard from our president that they're trying to distribute supplies to different areas. And it sounds like mainly more of the critical areas, you know, like the big places, New York City, places in California, Washington. But dang it, you know, our little town, well, it's not, it's a larger town in Michigan. The hospital's in Lansing. You know, they need things too. How do they get them? I don't know. Got to have supplies. It's just, so I'm going to take my own stuff. Luckily, I have something that will work. Has some alcohol in it. And we'll just go from there. try to keep things as clean as possible. You know, like I said, at home, I have other cleaning supplies. So my husband still works every day because he's essential. Our governor has shut down our state. I wasn't going to talk about this much, but our governor has shut down our state. Only essential businesses are to remain open so that we can try to stop the spread as quickly as possible, because it is still spreading. More people are getting tested, so we're seeing more numbers. But only essential businesses are to open. So hospitals, grocery stores, banks, gas stations, certain places like that, restaurants for takeout, but everybody else is supposed to close. So I'm sure, like, Michael's and Joann's, they'll need to close because they're not essential. All hairdressers, anything like that. Just pet places, pet food. I'm sure they have to stay open because we all have pets that need food, farm stores, things like that. Those are all essential. Well, both of my children work in a place that's considered essential. My husband, who drives and delivers for the state, of course, is essential. He's what's called a freight driver. So he delivers freight. He has a larger truck and delivers freight. He's been delivering computers for a week now, laptops, just so that people can stay home and work. He's essential. Now, there's other guys that deliver mail. They're home because they're not essential. There's nobody to deliver mail to because most of the state workers are home, right? So some people are essential and some people are not. My husband's essential. My son's essential. He delivers steel items to different manufacturers. Some manufacturers are closing down. GM is closed down. But other manufacturers are deemed necessary. Like one place that my son delivered to, I talked to him yesterday. One place he delivered to yesterday is in the process of being approved to make ventilators. And if you know anything, you know that we need ventilators. We don't have enough. So his delivery to them could be an essential delivery to get them what they need to make ventilators. So you see how it goes? I mean, there's a lot of people who are home, but then there's still a lot of people who are working because they are essential in essential businesses. So my 3 closest loved ones are all still out there working. My son, my daughter, my husband are all out there. My daughter works in I guess they're calling it now a hardware store because they sell tools, things like that could be necessary. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword, They are still working, so they have income. It would be very difficult for my son and my daughter if they did not have income, because I'm certain that they really could not get paid. They'd have to apply for unemployment, which is, not your full pay. So that would be a financial strain. My husband would still get paid, I'm sure, through the state, but my kids, not so much. So it's a double-edged sword. They're still working, they're still getting paid, so they're financially okay, but they're out in the public. I know they're careful, I know they take precautions. My daughter is actually working, their shop is in a closed shop status, so people can get things, but they can't come in. So it's closed to the public, but they could get things if they needed to, like call ahead, whatever. So we are all shut down in Michigan for 3 weeks. So that extended the school closure for an additional week from the original closure, which really doesn't affect me at all because we were already on spring break that 3rd week. So Ours is still the same. We're hoping that that's long enough, you know? Let's hope it's long enough. We can get this virus done and over with and get people back to some normalcy, right? It's weird. I've learned a lot about it, you know, because I sit home and I just read things and listen to things and listen to the news. I try not to listen to the news too much because it can boggle your mind. It can mess with your mind and, you know. So I've watched a lot of YouTube. I ran out of videos the other day. I hunted for some new creators. I added a couple. I subscribed to a couple new people so that I could have something new. And I started watching Biggest Loser. I have that on my DVR. And I'm behind on that. So I started watching that yesterday. It's harder to diamond paint and do that. So I was doing some crochet, working on my blanket. I watched some Biggest Loser yesterday. Yeah. Keeping things rolling, keeping myself busy. I can still get outside, although it's been cold. Colder than donkey dew. Cold. It snowed. I made a new farm video. I put that up on Tuesday, so you hopefully already saw that. You saw that we got snow. Snow. It's March 22nd or something like that, and we have snow. Like a full inch of snow. Not just oh, the ground looks a little white. Now, it did melt right away the next day, but it still didn't get out of the 30s that day. Today is going to get up into the 40s, and I would like to go for a walk outside today. However, I'm going to be at the hospital a good part of the day. Maybe when I get home, since it is staying lighter now, maybe when I get home, I can go for a walk. Working on the bathroom, it's a slow going process. It's like every time we turn around, it's like we need to do something else. We need to buy something else. We're not quite ready. We have to paint the walls. We have to patch the walls. It's just... Okay, so the walls are patched. The walls are sanded. We're ready to paint, I think. We're ready to paint. So, hopefully painting will take place in the next day or two. And then we can tile. Whew, we're getting there slowly. Had a cabinet and sink in my living room now going on 3 weeks. I would really like that out of my living room eventually. I'd like to be able to use my bathroom as normal. Waking up in the middle of the night and having to go to the other bathroom is just a little more work. So, yeah. Anyhow, that's what's going on in my world. Snow's gone. Temperatures are rising. Keep your fingers crossed. It's supposed to get into the 50s. That's my outdoor time, 50s. If it's 50, I'm good outside. If it's still in the 40s, I'm like, ugh. I've been walking in the 40s. I haven't enjoyed it, but I really want the 50s. Come on, 50s. Let's go. All right, let's talk about YouTube stuff real quick. Please be advised. If there is someone you like to watch live, apparently lives are really having some difficulties getting notified. People getting notified of lives, I should say. I heard that there are less people monitoring YouTube at this point, humans, and the bots are doing it. Maybe that has something to do with the fact that people are not getting notifications of lives. If you do get a notification and you hear that it's going to be at a certain time, you go to your subscriptions, where you normally see all your videos and stuff, and it's not there. It's happened to me, and I don't even know how many times now. Several times now. I've gone to watch somebody's live, and I can't even find it. Okay, I didn't get a notification, and then when I go to my subscriptions and look at the videos, there's no live. I go to their channel, and when their channel first comes up, I don't see the live. So here's what you have to do, guys. If you know somebody's going live, and I'm going to try to put mine in several places, Saturday nights, 7 o'clock, Saturday nights, 7 o'clock, okay? That's Eastern time, all right? You have to go to their channel, and you have to go to their videos. You have to click on videos up at the top. Click on videos, and then you should see it. Don't rely on the videos that pop up when you go to their channel. It won't show up there. Go to videos, and their live stream will come up. What a hassle, right? But that's how you have to do it. If you don't get a notification and you can't find it, I had very, very poor attendance at my last live. And I know it's because people didn't get notified, and then when they went to look for me, it was like I wasn't there. But I was. You have to dig for it. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if they can fix that problem. I don't know how long it's going to be a problem, but for now, just pay attention to when your favorite YouTubers go live, and know when they go live, and you got to go hunt it down. All right? Even after the live is over, when the video, it will turn into a video and post to YouTube. It normally happens pretty quickly. That's taking some time now. Now, I have noticed over the last few days, people have been able to see it as a video, and they're going and watching it, but they missed out on the fun. We did fun stuff. We played a game, and it's too bad that people missed out that would have been there. So just know, if there's somebody that you normally watch live, hunt them down. Go to their channel, click on videos, and you'll find the live. Till they fix the problem. All right. Speaking of lives, here's the next thing. This weekend, Marissa, Crafty Heifer, has decided we should just throw together an impromptu mini-thon. Like the DP-a-thons? Mini-thon. All right. So next Saturday, I will be live at my normal time, 7 o'clock, but I will only be on for an hour that night, because somebody is going to come on right after me at 8 o'clock, which is probably not unusual, because I think Rebecca comes on at 8 right after me. But since it's a DP-a-thon the whole day, I will do an hour, and then you can go on to the next person, and the next person, and the next person. I don't know how notifications will work with that, but if I know Marissa at all, and I do know her pretty well, somebody's going to make a playlist of all the lives. And I can't tell you right now exactly what time it starts in the morning. I can't tell you that for sure, because I don't know. But I know that a few of my YouTube friends have already been posting their notification of their live for that event. So you'll just have to, I hope that we're going to have a playlist. I'm sure we will. And it just makes it easier to follow along when you have a playlist. So it should be all day. And each of us have an hour. You'll get to meet some new people if you want to hang out. I mean, we know a lot of people are home just hanging out. So some people got their heads together and thought, well, why not give everybody something to do? I actually went back to an old DP-a-thon, well, actually a couple places, to find some new creators, and that's where I found my people that I subscribe to. I'm going to do some binge watching of a couple channels. So, yeah, there's that. So pay attention to that. Okay, that's coming up. It will be Saturday the 28th. Yeah. 28th? I think it's the 28th. Yeah. I'm also going to tell you that on Sunday, I think it's 28th. On Sunday, I'm going to be in another live. I'm going to be on Crashly's live. I am a guest on Crashly's Sunday social show. I have no idea what she has up her sleeve, what she's come up with, but she always does like a little interview, asks the creator that she has on about, either their business, their channel, whatnot. And then there's always something fun, game-like. I have no idea what she's coming up with. We talked about a couple things. I don't know if those are going to work or not. We'll see. She's pretty creative. We'll see what she comes up with. I'm game for, pretty much anything. So I was like, let me know. Just let me know. I'll do whatever. So we'll see what happens. That should be interesting. I've never been a guest like that on somebody else's live. I've never been in. A lot of people are doing these dual, triple, quadruple live things, I've never participated. So this will be a first for me. We'll see how it goes. We shall see how it goes. Should be fun, Should be fun. So last bit of business, newsy kind of stuff would be the chuck-along, right? Let's talk about the chuck-along. Mickey Sunshine has finished her chuck. Somebody else, I think, finished 2. I think they had one on the go already. Finished that one up. They were waiting on some drills. I think they had missing drills. And when they got the drills, they finished it up. And then they did this painting and finished this one up as well. So awesome, right? Awesome. We're getting posts on Instagram, #ChuckAlong. Okay, Chuck A Long. So if you have been doing a chuck, please post it on Instagram. We love to see the pictures. And if you can't post on Instagram, you can email me a picture. Like Sue, I post her pictures for her on Instagram. She finished hers. She did that farmhouse with the turkeys. Somebody else, I think, finished the farmhouse with the turkeys. Somebody else did Space for Reflection, and every time I look at that painting, Space for Reflection, I just go, I need to do that one. I love that painting. It turns out so pretty. I'm not saying I'm going to jump right into another Chuck Pinson, but the next one I do will probably be that one. Yeah. So like I said, Mickey has finished hers. I'm, coming down to the wire on mine. The whole chuck along is still running until April 1st. And we're still doing our little weekly prizes. So last week, Mickey Sunshine did her WIP and Chat. And you were to comment on her WIP and Chat. If you wanted to be entered for a little prize. I know that she went back in and updated and whatnot, and I hope some people commented, and she should be pulling a winner. By the time you see this video, she should have, or about the same time maybe, she should have her winner for the week, and I'll have this video up. So then you switch over to my video to comment. And I'm the next giveaway. So my giveaway will be next week, and that will be the end. I'll be the last giveaway. So this will be the last video for you to comment on. Yeah, that's how that works. So she's had two videos, 2 prize drawings. And I've had 2, and I will do the last one, the 3rd one. So there you go. So stay tuned for her giveaway. See if you won a little prize, and then comment on this video. You know, you don't have to make a specific comment to be entered, but if you would like to tell me how you feel about your chuck, you know, how your experience was, or, you know, something like that about the chuck along, that'd be awesome. I like to hear, you know, like some people say, oh, I just love this. Somebody else is like, oh my gosh, this one's giving me a headache. Oh my gosh, you know, this one's so hard, or this is fantastic. This, whatever. Just share your thoughts, your feelings about your chuck. All right. So there's that bit of business. Now, Diamond Art Club has not had a new chuck release in a while. If I'm not mistaken, it's been maybe 3 weeks. I think it's been about 3 weeks since they've had a chuck come out. So I am fully anticipating one to come out here like very soon. Like maybe this week. We'll see. I have no insider knowledge to that. I'm just guessing. totally guessing. So we'll see what happens. I know there's a bunch of R's here. I'm getting a weird glare from all that sun outside. Did you hear what I said? We got sun? Oh my goodness, sun. Yeah, so pay attention for that. I know that people love the Chuck Pinsons. I only have one bit of advice when it comes to Chuck Pinsons. If you look at it and you think, that's pretty, I kind of like that, I should get it, you better do it. Don't wait. Don't hesitate. Don't be like, let me think about it. Don't do it. Just don't do it. They go so quickly. If you have any inkling at all that you want to purchase it, you better just bite the bullet and do it, because they'll be gone in a heartbeat. Okay? That's my advice. I know I've been called an enabler many times, but if you think you want it, you better jump on it. When I see Chuck Pinson come up, I get on there. Of course, I get the early notifications because I'm Diamond. Surprise, surprise, right? But I see that notification, that email comes, and I look and I'm like, is there a Chuck? And if there is, I jump right on it. If there's not, then I take a minute and I look around and I'm like, yeah, you know. I haven't ordered, well, I ordered a couple weeks ago. I ordered that the Melody Hippie Girl. Totally not Chuck Pinson. Totally not anything I thought I would order, but man, I saw her and I was like, ooh, got to have it. Gots to get it. And I did. So, I don't know. She probably sold out already. Who knows? Like I said, some of the things are super popular. And if you have any inkling that you want it, you just better hop on it as quick as you can. All right? So that's my little bit of advice. There's about 26 more Chuck Pinsons to come out, apparently. Yeah. So I'm certain that, you know, they got some waiting in the wings. Still wish I could get a sneak peek of one. Yeah. I'd love a sneak peek of a Chuck Pinson. Anyhow, I'm dreaming again. All right. I'm going to make a cooking video. Yep. Somebody was talking about cooking something, and I'm going to make a video really for that person, but really for everybody, but really specifically with that person in mind. So I hope they're paying attention, and I hope you like it. I did do pickles last year. Did a video on how to make pickles. It's funny. The more subscribers you get, the more popular your channel becomes, The more videos that in the past wouldn't have been very popular become more popular. Like, for example, the farm videos. When those first started, I didn't get very many views on those at all. The last one, you guys, I think is at almost 400 views. I'm like, whoa, that is awesome. I have another one of those coming too. I don't know if you'll see it before or after this, but it's ready to go. It's just, when do I put it out? It's not as long as the other one, but, you know, it's ready to go. So, yeah, it's just surprising how well some things do now that didn't do very well and weren't viewed much in the past, and now they are. I have a few more subscribers, and although I get such favorable comments on the farm videos, everybody likes them, so it's certainly something I will not ever stop doing. They're some of my favorites. They're so easy to do. I just see things that happen, and I'm like, ooh, where's my phone? Where's my phone? It happened just the other day. One of the last clips in the farm video I just made, it was just one of those, oh my goodness, look what I got, look what I got. Yeah, so there you go. Thanks for watching, you guys. Thanks for being so supportive. You know, you watch things, you comment, you're so supportive and even helpful. Like my framing video, I had so many people respond. First of all, they liked it. The idea was cool. It was awesome. And then I got tips from other people too, who do something similar. Tips on glue, different glue, tips on different papers they use, things like that. And I'm like, awesome. That's what's great about this. I help you, you help me, we all help each other, we learn together. I have the YouTube channel. Oh man, there's a whole bunch of R's. What am I doing? I have the YouTube channel so I can put it out there and advertise it. You know, you got a great idea, I'm more than willing to, you know, put it out there. I know that, I can't remember the whole total name of this person right now, but I know it's Mistria something. She was talking to me about paper that she uses, some papers she's gotten. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. So she uses like some poster type paper she can get at Michael's. I think I found what she uses. But yeah, I'll try to give people credit when I can give people credit, you know, stuff like that. Been talking with Kathleen about glues a lot. So yeah. Anyhow, you guys, I guess I'm done rambling, but I'm going to finish up these R's. I'm going to gather up a project to take to the hospital today. Wish us luck. Keep us in your thoughts. We're going out there into, you know, not just public, but to a hospital. Oh, now, this section of the hospital, the chemo part, is totally separate from, like, the emergency, and it's just the cancer center. So it's just for cancer patients. I don't know if that makes me feel better, but it's not attached to the hospital, the emergency room, any of that stuff, or any of the rooms where patients would be. So it's just an outpatient clinic. So, yeah. All right. I'm going to go now and do the things I need to do to get ready for the rest of my day. I hope you all have a great day. Hope everybody's staying busy, finding something to do, staying occupied, staying safe most of all. If you got to be out there, be safe. And, well, I'll get through this and life will get back to normal at some point. So, there you go. I will chit-chat with you all later. Thanks for watching. And maybe the next time you see this, hopefully it'll be finished. We're hoping. Fingers crossed. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for watching, guys. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.